Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Victors with Victors. And today on this episode, we have one of the iconic gentlemen, Arasjikani gentleman, like Kini, is somebody I've known since childhood as well, doing a great job with fashion. I have so much to say about him, but I want him to introduce himself today. So we're going to go in and meet him. Buddha. Anyways, God, thank you very much.
Why you never
broken English? So looks like a video.
My name is Avido. Looks like I. Our logo and stuff.
Too proud. Man, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming.
Asante sana for fresh stuff, bro. I'm glad I'm checking in for the first time.
Yes.
I hope I carry something through, you know.
You have to stop popping.
Hey, Avido, bro.
Yeah.
Ndio anaanza kukuambianga tangu. Una feeling aje wakikwambia, hey, Avido we tangu. Hey, Avido we siku hizi.
Mimi. I feel too poor.
I remember
they're seeing different things from how they
yeah, I remember the first time I was rocking on a video was in the US and everybody was asking about your stuff, man. Watu wako wamegundua hii stuff.
But it was during the time that you were starting, like, you know, the battling dancing stuff.
I know, man.
Graffiti way back.
We're going to talk about that, but then this is the heart.
Yes.
A video, bro.
Yes. Yeah, it's the windbreaker. If you have it, wind is not coming on your hair. The sunbreaker, you cannot get sunburn and stuff.
No,
so instead of putting like sun lotions and nini bro, vaa hiyo kitu
ndani ya beach. Iko na space kitu itazuishaje wind.
Kwani kichwa chako
alafu kitu inakuwa maje kwa kichwa.
So unafunga kamba.
Oh, where's the kamba?
You just like tie it. Right now you just like leave it like that. So by the time you pick it up,
unanichanua bro. Unajua mandugu ana grow pamoja. Wewe una choose ku bro. Nice stuff, bro.
Unaacha msee aone ndio atukubali kwanza.
Nice stuff. So how much does this t-shirt go for?
So the t-shirts they go for 2K.
Okay, what does this represent?
So this like represent the previous Kibera fashion week we did. So we wanted to have
the fashion week. I wasn't around, bro. I wish I could have attended, man. Nilisikia vibaya lakini haukunitumia invite.
You are not around, you travel a lot.
And then how much do you sell like you don't travel? Unaniongeleshaje, bro? How much do you sell this for?
So the waist bag they go for 3K.
3K.
Yeah, so
the expensive hata kushinda t-shirt.
These are waterproof. So if you have it on and then it starts raining, at least you're on the safer side. And then the interior of it, you know, like it's velvet. I know the velvet is normal like the ladies' stuff. The kind of feeling the ladies prefer.
3,000. Pesangu inaisha. Can I negotiate on camera, bro?
It's okay. You can give me 2,999.
Oh, I have 1,500, bro.
No, 1,500 haiwezi.
Mwisho?
2,999.
Kwa serious?
Yeah.
Acha fry.
Yeah.
Usao mali tumetoka mniga.
Siwezi sahau.
Ndio alikwambia tuliomoka. Why you sell me like a mzungu, bro?
But you sound like a mzungu, bro.
Kuna ujinga. No, nasema upiga kelele. Yeah, but I'll probably get one of those. It's still expensive for me, Avido. I still want to negotiate. Okay, then I'll give you 2K, bro.
Art is priceless. We both
2K.
know art is priceless. I'll give you 2K for the shirt.
No, not the t-shirt I'm going to get, but this one.
No,
2K.
This one can't be 2K because the fabric, you know, the quality in it is what, like, you know, we are selling.
The best you could give me?
So the best I could give you, like, you know, 2,999.
This is not a good color for me, Avido.
I have, like, all types of colors.
This calm. Yeah. I'm going to give you 2.5. Koki do to wear.
It's don't have
Pride.
Pride, no.
But this one is smaller. So this is the one for 2K.
No, you just have to adjust here. It's not like the one for 2K.
No, the size is smaller, Video. Come on,
they're the same size. You know,
bro, mimi nakupa 2,000 kama utaki uache. 2,500 basi mwisho.
Bro, bwana ndio unanunua box.
Box ni 100,000.
Why do you want to buy 100,000 for box and then you don't want to buy this?
The boxer ni pesa ngapi? Ndio the boxer.
Nilikuwa nasema underwear.
Sikia vitu unaongea. Mimi nadhani unaongea ndio the boxer, bro.
No. Yeah. But yeah, so you just like adjust this and then you can wear it like
it's all for all people, like even plus size.
Yeah. You can want to wear it on your chest sometimes. You can just put it on your chest. When you're like running, you know, in different types of ways, you know.
When I'm running?
Yeah, it helps a lot. And when you're moving around, you don't have to load your pocket with lots of stuff, so it's easier for you.
Yeah.
Just put your phone.
No, I think this is what I'm gonna go for.
Okay.
This one I don't know. Yeah, but at least I'm rocking a video.
Thank
The
you so
t-shirts
much.
I don't know, but I probably want a jacket.
Yeah.
How much?
Yeah.
How much are the jackets?
So the jackets, they depend with the ones that you choose. I can get you a couple of few of them. So the ones that I'm wearing outside here, these are like, the bomber jackets. These are the ones that I started with.
But these ones I've worn.
You've worn these ones?
I had 3
Yeah.
pairs of these.
Yeah, you have 2 pairs of that. Now you have velvet.
How much?
So the velvet, they normally go for 20K. See, the one that
I
you
mean,
got
for the
holding right now.
Talk, and then acknowledge that you're talking. How much is the velvet?
It's 20,000 only.
Kenya shilling.
Yeah.
Mano inga.
That is like $200. Let me make it like that. It sounds cheap.
And my shit from you Why? Ni kama umesema tumetoka. What's going on? Why did you put me on spot on camera, bro?
No, I'm not putting you on spot.
Still broke,
I'm
man.
just showing you like quality stuff, quality product that it's.
I won't say I'm broke, but message ingia.
Yeah, inakubalika, bro.
Yeah.
It's allowed.
So nini naweza afford? Of course not these ones, but something I can afford.
So for the jackets, I only have velvet, bomber, and kimono.
John, you should already know this is 2,500. So just so by the time we're done with the show, in your phone.
Yeah, so that was like a certain sample that I was trying to make before, but then again I felt like it was not really good to just make one piece, because like if somebody's like wearing something, they need somewhere they can put their cards, they need somewhere they can put like their coins or things like that. So that's when I went for the bomb for the.
Unajua watu wanafaa kustock cards.
Yeah, because like now for the bags, these ones, you can put the cards on the back, and then in the middle, then because if you have like 3 pockets, so it's like 3 in 1. So in the back you can put like your bank cards, and then in the middle here you can be able to put like now your phone, your gadgets, and then aside from there, then we have this other one, the extra one, where you can put keys. So things are not like colliding on each other. So
colliding.
yeah, because if they collide, then it ain't cool anymore.
Hii ni ya nini?
So that one is just like an inspiration. It's like from Nubian. Nubian, they normally use it when they're like serving their food, like chakula yao.
So easy coffee.
It's like for culture stuff.
Indo coffee.
Yeah, these are the ones that the hats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you're even making wedding gowns, bro.
I do.
So this was an order, ma?
So it was not like an order for anything. It was just like, I was just like inspired with water, and then I wanted to make something that goes along with water, like the colors of water.
Who would have thought?
I'm telling you, it's only it's only a video.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate it. So yeah, so it's like a gown, and then on the inside you can see the water vibe, the way it flows on the body and stuff. Just want to create something like it's more of like a luxury kind of piece, but it represents the premiumness of water.
So this is just one event. How much would this go for?
Initially, if like I'll make it like for somebody, it depends for the person that I'm making it for. But now, for now,
so profiling.
Yeah, for now. But
you profile,
I don't like profile.
But you're saying it depends on the person. So it depends. So you profiled me to sell this to me, Avid?
No, like look, this one is like made to measure. So when you do made to measure, what normally matters the most is like now the fabric. The fabric, how much amount of the fabric am I going to use? So there are people that maybe like they'll only like maybe need like 1 meter. And there are people that might need like 3 meters. So if somebody needs 3 meters to make something, then it means the cost of fabric will go higher. So it's not about profiling, but it's about
like the size.
The right size.
The bigger the bum, the higher the price.
No, I did not even say that,
A video, one thing that amazes me about our generation from Kibera is that how proud we are of the hood and, just to see this in your studio makes me feel like, ile pride. Kwa sababu tukianza unakumbuka people were really, we were getting a lot of...
Struggle was real.
The struggle was real.
Yeah, I remember when you used to do head spin on Vogue.
You had to say that, bro. Today is about you. Si lazima unichomee maji.
No, but it's true. You used to do head spin.
And then videos tell me about these ones.
So these are like, the long kimono. So it's just like inspired with kimono, but now we call it kimono because it's like a G kind of thing, you get.
So you make your original stuff, bro.
Everything
That's
is
one
like
amazing
made
thing
from
about
scratch,
you.
yeah.
How much is this?
That one goes for like 12K.
Auntie, baba. One day, ipo siku.
Yeah, siku na itamu.
Ipo siku.
That's for sure, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Video Foundation. I'll let you speak a little bit about it. The last time I checked, bro, who knew? Nani alijua?
It's only God and a video.
Hakuna juju.
It's just a God and a video, because at the end of the day, like, I don't know, like that time I just had a vision for sure. Yes, I did have a vision, but I didn't know how soon it's gonna happen. You know, like when you're an artist, sometimes you're just like, pushing yourself to do different types of stuff. This thing is gonna come through, but you don't know which day or how. Up to now, I've not been able to achieve the things that I want to achieve. I'm just like, believe this is just the process. And I have like a main dream.
You have not achieved what you hope to achieve.
I just hope to achieve. Like,
what is better than being on a Vogue magazine, bro?
What is better is like, getting to know yourself more, getting to respect yourself more, to understand yourself, knowing your worth. Those are like the most important things. Because at the end of
bro, check, you don't do this for the camera. Man.
Sure. Because
man, I'm really proud of you, man, and seeing where you come from, Bakamali Ukosai. I just felt like you're one of the victors of the community. I know you get busy, but this is a very humbling experience to be able to connect with you, manze.
Yeah.
John mekutafuta sana.
Me, I was just there. I was just waiting, it's time is like, the hardest thing sometimes to find. And I'm going to tell people, like, the most successful thing to do, like, life is like you being able to manage your time. And me, time, but now,
a video be you. Be you. Be you.
See, me, you, na me, be.
Any A-V. A to the V. But brother, like, I came in here, I'm just vibing as a brother, but I'm not assuming that every audience on Victors with Victors knows who video is. Yeah. So would you mind telling our audience who you are?
My name is David Davido, and I'm a fashion designer born and bred in Kibera. The way I've said, I'm a designer, and I'm also like a community organizer. Like, I champion the things that are happening in my community, to show them out there in the right manner. Because when we were growing up, we didn't have people like role models that could guide us.
You're kind of a gunman.
So like, it's up to us, like, to figure out how to change the next generation, because we cannot change the culture if we don't change the generation and make them understand the most authentic things that are supposed to happen in the community.
A video, our generation has become one of the vibrant, positive generations that are pushing positivity, and most importantly, I think, engaging in things other than just asking for handouts, but engaging in things that would then bring income. I know about it, but you want to tell our audience how it was growing up, because I knew you as a dancer, and also talk to us about your transition, your dance to fashion.
Yeah. So, I would say, like, when we were growing up, it was really hard because we didn't have, like, information firsthand somehow. And we didn't have, like, the opportunities that are somehow there right now. We used to have the stigma of, like, if you're from Kibera, where it's either where you are in a gangbang or you are in, prostitution or drug abuse. And that is how people used to carry us out. And even when we used to dance, like, it was so hard for us to go and participate in other competition huko nje. Wakishaona ni mswa mtaani.
Joan kwanza.
Ameshabuya. Mfuko yangu, yangu.
Hata tukua tunapitishwa regardless of how good you are, as long as you're from Kibera. Hey, tell us who you are.
Yeah,
where are you coming from? Kibera.
Most people used to say, Ngong Road.
Ngong Road, man. Yeah, that's one of the things for me I'm proud of. Like, we never seemed to just, impress somebody, but we were always about ghetto positivity.
Yeah, and I feel like that is one of the things that inspired me, because nilikuwa nimeshachoka, because me ni school dropout, drop out shule form 1. Dama kwa na do, alafu parents na single mom na stuff, so ilikuwa struggle mom, so drop out shule form 1. Ilinichukua kitu kama like 2 years kusave 10k ndo nipate do kidogo yenye naweza jipeleka nao
upgrade.
Yeah, so si hata ku-upgrade like hiyo unapata hata the dance we used to dance unapata tulikuwa nalipwa like saa zingine 2,000 mko wase 15.
hadi umeshine.
Bro,
ulikuwa na pararanga. Ni mafuta ikuwa ama ilikuwa inakataa kuingia kwa mwili?
Bro, unajikumbuka?
Today is about you. Let's not talk about you.
Hey, it was hard but
Ningewezia mbali. Lakini tumetoka mbali.
Tumetoka far. Unasikia tu za smile.
Sema smiling.
Parara. Yeah.
But it's not funny, but now it's funny because at least tunaweza paka mafuta.
You can remember like where you used to. Mimi nakumbuka most of the time tukienda shule class 5 6 7 hatukuwa na mafuta.
Lakini bro ulikuwa na parara sana. Hata kama ulikuwa na parara.
Mimi nilikuwa na shine, ndio nilikuwa
na bado ilikuwa inakukata.
But nizo
imagine salad inakata.
You man say like unajua una shine tu ina repel.
Hata mafuta inaogopa shida.
Sasa zile thing salad ni ya kukaranga vitu. Sasa zile nishajipaka kumbe najikaranga na sijiji. Natembea tu sasa niambia unanuka sukuma, unanuka omena.
Dude, this is not right.
Walitumia kupika juice omena. So ilikuwa sana kwa unajua wazazi wetu.
Tell me your worst experience na dem.
What's experience na dem? Like I say like what's experience na dem ni ile like kuwa na dem alafu they don't believe in your goal and believe in your dream because at the end of the day like sisi kama maboy sini wase like sometimes tunaangalia long term stuff unaona like nikiona dem saizi maybe nitaweza kuwa sina do but maybe like in 2 weeks time najua naweza kuwa na do fulani. So nasema 2 weeks imaanishi 2 weeks maybe like maybe kama like 3 years kwa sababu you have a vision and you have a goal.
2 weeks ni kupush time stick up.
So madeo ni ule msonga anataka kama ametaka unaona like niaje naweza ipata saa ngapi vitu kama so like most of the time situation kama ile ni help sana ku learn na ku understand how I'm supposed to have a vision of like having like the right partner beside your side,
right.
Who are the kind of people you want to have. So naweza sema like hizo experience hazikuwa worst but they were very good experience that sharpened me to understand like what path I was walking
into
on.
the person that you are today. Yeah bro, take us unajua mimi nilishtuka sana manze kuanzia ile Kibera Dance project, Kibera Dance unit. Alafu uka switch tu mara moja.
Nili switch up to fashion because
crew yako kwanza Choppers, who was the founder?
Mimi nilikuwa one of the founders tulikuwa like mimi Jijo Fellow
Wendo liuwa Choppers.
Mimi sikumada Choppers.
Ulitoka na kila kitu ka change, let's just be honest.
Mimi I don't know because at the end of the day mimi niliwachia miguu hapo bado anaweza dance so kama
wewe mwakali ndio amecheki leo ni about wewe. Enough of it. Cheka video.
Vile ulitoka Jabe bado Jabe la dance.
Jabe iko by the way, we are very solid. We have a team going to Germany this year actually.
That is so nice.
Yeah, we have a guy who just represented in Rwanda. Yeah, it's really going well, but it's new generation. When you two may transition, I think that's how I've also transitioned into managing and co-directing the organization.
Yeah, because for me, I feel like what like really helped me a lot, like that time, it's not like nilikuwa na transition for the sake of like kulenga situation nyingine, but nilikuwa na ojo like your time tulikuwa bado young, now we were doing things that we like. That's why we were being used to dance a lot and we didn't know what we were really getting
platform
into. Atunagua ni platform.
And we used to run for it because we were passionate.
Yeah, and we didn't know. So like from that kind of situation, I felt like I was passionate more on like, speaking about my own self when it comes to fashion. And through fashion, ningeza experience more. Alafu ningepata pia hiyo like one-on-one talk with like the people that you are like, let's say nikikushonea nguo nabonga na wewe unaniambia baadaye nguo naenda kuivaa place fulani ndafanya hii na hii and I'm going to represent about this. And then next time ukikuja unaniambia manze nilivaa ile nguo ili represent poa waswali la nini na walilani. So napata niko part of the process of whatever experience my people are going around or maybe my clients are going around but at the end of the day like that helps me to achieve everything because the knowledge that I have sikupata hiyo knowledge chuo because mimi nimekuambia nilidrop out shule form 1.
Najua niambie audience.
Ndio
waambie
umesikia
this scroll drop out.
Yeah.
Nigga rich.
Rich in
unapologetically rich. A video.
I
mean, I know there's a circle of just weird creatives in our generation. wasi wengine wanasimama na kichwa kwa street, wengine wanavanga tu vitu zao. I think generation yetu kuna venye ilikam na weird people like mzee anajiamini venye yako and people used to talk about it. Na kumbuka how many times nilikuwa naambiwa mimi ni cheesy.
Ngori. Mimi kwanza nikivaa mani ni mango zangu naambiwa ufazuri anatuacha
boy ni wa kushona haikuwa something for
it was not something that was done like really before.
Talk to us about how you transitioned and really packaged it into something that now you're doing globally and people are traveling all over the world. I know you've dressed a lot of big names, watu kama Chronics, ule dem anaitwa nani, but there's so many you can't even mention. So tell us.
So like when I transitioned, like I did not like transition immediately because saa hizo nilikuwa nishapigwa character development na usanii kwa kudance. So I was not like desperate. I was just like trying to share what I could do like through fashion. So nakumbuka hiyo time I was like spending a lot of time to do fashion, not because I wanted to do, but to be away from the streets. Because 60 to 70% of mabeshe zangu go down. Mimi nilikuwa nikalelewa Lindi. Most of them walipigwa maridhe wakamadwa, wengine wakajimada, wengine waka overdo drugs,
generation mandenge.
So ilikuwa ngori. So hiyo time unapata pia mimi nilikuwa na position pia nilikuwa like unasikia ati watu wanasema to any next, you wanasema like birds of the same feathers flock together. So nilikuwa nataka na avoid kwa street kwa sababu maybe beshte yangu fulani atashikwa ama ataiba pahali atoroke, alafu wewe utafute.
Unajua kitu funny ilikuwa nini? Ulikuwa ile time unaweza kuwa na beshi na hata ujuni mwizi, usikuwa na iba alafu mchana unabambwa na
akitoroka wewe ndo unashikwa na mada pia, na mkishikwa na baada na mada pamoja. So nilikuwa try kwa avoid hiyo stuff na ndio nikaanza kudance because mimi sikuwa dancer. Nilianza kudance because hiyo dance kulikuwa ni cha dance crew ya church. So nikaenda
kujificha.
Watasema ule manze siku hizi aliokoka
nini. To kill was the order.
So from hapo hivyo they danced.
Ulikuwa unajificha. Ilikuwa noma.
So from church tuna dance in PC, tuna perform shows nini na nini, and then my dancemates walikuwa chuo most of the time. Mimi nilikuwa nje. So nikaanza kuspend time na Matelas Makina nikila figure how to sketch and to create ideas for costume tukienda sakata na hizo competitions. Then from Makina mafundi wakanionyesha like unajua kuspend more time na because nilikuwa napiga sababu nikispend more time na si hapa hivi kwa soko hata beshte yangu mgani ashikwe huko nje kani mwezi like wakinikujia hapa kwa soko sasa niokolea kwa sababu nimekuwa nao the whole period of time. So hiyo ndio nilikuwa nasaidia. So after a year or so something nilikuwa nishaanza kulana kujua kushona.
A video nakumbuka costume litushonia kama Jabe crew tukienda sakata. Unakumbuka?
Nakumbuka ile kitambo ile nilikuwa mna spin nao kwa kiti.
Bas tukaenda show. I think I still remember this. Na sijui na ningependa kujua sijui ulishona vibaya. Juja Joana alituambia your costume is work.
Aliwaambia it's work. Then nini ndio mkufanya the work?
No, she talked about the costume, not the
because the costume was not work, but you guys maybe did not do the work.
What do you mean?
Because choreography inafaa irani.
Usifanye hiki tu wewe ufanya kwa show. We did an African hip hop choreo.
Because I remember like when I was starting up, like the reason why I even like started like push myself to make the clothes aside from the tailors, like from running from the street.
No, I don't think people really understood and covered then because you're one of the people and who pushed really African attire.
Your time was alikuwa na msaki vaa kitenge nini because wamama ndo walikuwa navaa hiyo stuff. So ukivaa kitu kama kitenge wasa wanaona ni kama like huyu hapo jao mama.
Mimi nilishamsamea.
At the end of the day like it's time. Time is the best thing in life, and the more you spend time doing the thing that you do, once people start understanding it, now people have like the narrative of like we have to push African culture. Like saizi kama unataka push African culture and then unasahau mavitenge, unasahau maleso, what other culture are you speaking about? Because I believe like through fashion we able like to express more that we are going through. Unaona? Na fashion kama tukibonga about like kitenge and stuff, unapata easy ndo sasa like zina speak about like so many colors because Africans we are so much people that are driving colors. Na unapata na hizo color ndio zina represent whatever we stand for and whatever we are trying to push for. And maana hata ukiwa kwa traffic light kuna green red na zina kushow like what you're supposed to do and how you're supposed to do it. Unaona? So like me from the word go I just wanted like to speak more about like the African
more of the Ubuntu agenda.
And I wanted to show that out. Now at first it was so hard until nikawaka na wase wengine ndio wase wakaanza kusema kama ule msana tambua hii stuff basi stuff ni poa. Like,
when COVID started, you offered, I did an activation with you for the face masks that you're doing to the community.
Yeah.
We were the first people to wear your mask, kama unakumbuka, and then we did that choreo ya COVID, corona. What really inspired that, the idea, and then it became global, so you were sending masks all over the world.
Yeah. I remember like when I was making the face masks, kwa sababu unaona sisi tumezaliwa mtaani na unapata like the normal salary ilikuwa sawa na earn kama mama unapata like somebody earns in a day, they earn like maybe 300 to 500 shillings. That is like $3 to $5 so at the end of the day unapata it was like a big of a struggle at that time. So unapata kama mimi nilikuwa able to overcome that situation to a point where I can be able like to help them sustain themselves. It doesn't mean that wase wote purely overcome your situation. So mse mwenye na earn 500 kwa siku hauta expect because your time wasali kwa face mask 600 sanitizers ndio hiyo hapo hivyo matishu manini zilikuwa zimejaa. So like it was so hard. Alafu we in a community whereby sometimes even like finding like running water is a problem. Not we share like washroom and things like that. So I was just like making my products and then sharing with people in the community as I also like research about COVID and I also like speak about COVID in the first hand sababu most people in the community they depend on hand to information that passes through the mouth to mouth. So unapata like huyu atasema hivi by the time itafika ule mse mwenye ako side nyingine yeye atakuwa anajua tu full stop zilikuwa wapi na koma hizo zinajua
Avido is what you're doing, because I see you do a lot of community work and supporting young people, mentoring people as well. Is what you're doing probably a transition into a community leader? You already are, but I mean like, would you consider getting into power or be able to be one of the people who are making legislations? Because you're doing work in the community, you grew up here, you know the problems of the community.
Yeah. So, I mean, for me, the reason why I'm doing the things that I'm doing, I'm not being told to do them with anyone. I'm just like doing them because these are the kind of things that affected
naturally,
me.
intuitively.
When I was young, so I have no interest in gaining power or anything. I just have the interest of getting to
But
know
have you
more
thought about
myself. I don't even want to think about it because I'm not interested into it.
You're not interested in making legislations and changing community, or you don't want to get...
I'm championing the community-based way I understand. I don't want to start like, involving myself in the things that I don't understand.
Okay. So you, one of the people that are mentored by, I'm also a beneficiary of the late Ken Okot.
Yeah.
Tell us about your relationship with the late.
Yeah, so...
and how it impacted what you do today.
He believed in art. That's what I really liked
so
about
very
him.
Much,
he believed in art so much, and he was a very honest guy, and I learned so much from him. He was very straightforward. Tell him this.
Brutally honest.
Yeah, and then I really liked that. And I remember like my first sewing machine, he's the one that gave it to me.
He's the one who donated my first laptop.
That's nice, you see. Yeah, so I mean, like for me also, like the first sewing machine is what like really helped me, and it was like a Singer sewing machine, and I've had it for like the last 4 years now. And right now, I'm partnering with Singer. I'm like one of the ambassadors, and I have Singer sewing machines.
Nakaa hapa na ambassador.
Inakubalika, bro.
Okay, we're going to continue with the show, but I still have a lot to ask you. I also want to congratulate you for the positive work that you're doing. Aujui tu venye una mentor vijana hapa nje.
I hope wanna get your mentorship.
Na unawa inspire, bro.
I hope wanna get your
inspiration. Una inspire. Una grow up, I want to be a tailor.
Inakubalika,
and a designer.
Utagrow tu usijali.
What is the difference between a tailor and a designer?
Between like it's there's like what I normally say like a tailor is someone that produces stuff and they knows what they do, and sometimes you find like there are tailors that can be doing like even better job more than designer, and all these are just like titles and stuff. But a designer now, people that are into the design field, they are not necessarily supposed to know how to sew, but they know the concept and everything. But a tailor is a guy that sits on the sewing machine and he's able to produce the kind of work that is given to sew. And then when it comes to a designer is like this person that can sketch. Then after sketching, he'll like maybe do the pattern drafting. After doing the pattern drafting, then he's also able to sew it. And if he doesn't have the time to sew it, then he can also like introduce the other people that can sew it with him. But for me, sometimes I normally think it's like a title. So as long as you can do the work, wefanya kazi.
Najua wewe unakitigi humble. Can you talk to us about some of the achievements and some of the people that you've dressed and you're like, hey, I'm dressing you, Omera?
Yeah, I mean, I mean, like, one of the achievements, but then I could dress, Joe. Nah, I'm happy about that. You've been wearing my clothes a couple of times.
Serious,
which is good, yeah.
Do I humble you?
Yeah, it feels good, to say.
Oh my God. I didn't know.
Yeah, it's good because at the end of the day,
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate your work. I've always been appreciating it. Sikujua, bro, because
it's good because
you buy cheap stuff, na me negotiate. Look at what I've bought. It's not compared to anything that anybody.
You won't find it any other place again, because at the end of the day, me appreciate so much like the people in my community that comes to me and buy the products.
I appreciate you, bro. I'm not church your camera.
No, so nice because aside from Apple, people will say like, ula nashonianga tu akina Beyonce, akina Bruno Mars, clones. Yes, they'll come and they buy, but at the end of the day, you're also supposed to, to also dress people in your community.
Okay, so done with Victor. Continue.
Yeah, so aside from Victor, I've been able to make clothes for Chronics.
That was humbling, bro.
Yeah.
Buju Banton, when he came from jail, Cindy.
Yeah, like when he came from jail, I first met him in Germany when he was like doing the reggae summer jam. Then after that he came to Kenya and then he looked for me and then I made some stuff for him. After Buju Banton, I've been able to make clothes for Agent Sesko. I've been able to make clothes for Bruno Mars, Ty Dolla $ign. I've been able to make clothes for Alain, Cecile, Romain Vago, Christopher Martin, Dimeja, Coffee also. I've been able to dress Coffee. And also, G-Money, also been able to work with Beyonce.
G-Money has been a champion of your work, bro.
Yeah. He loves my work. I'm proud of that. And I worked with Beyonce in the Black is King album, Black is King. And the album was talking about the great people and the great minds that are working to push a lot about the black businesses and people that are saving that changing.
Ukichat na Beyonce leo mwambie mimi ni black and I want to retire on a music video.
Okay.
Bado mi do breaking.
Inakubalika tu.
Send her my video.
Also items.
Yeah. Also have a gang, we still do movement, bro.
Gang bang ama gang gang.
Gang is unaanza.
No,
bado niko na kama jabe. Yeah.
So sema hivyo.
Yeah, and unajua sahi breaking from the street zile ufala. But I mean unajua hii generation ijuangi. Kwa tuna dancing bila carpet.
Ilikuwa hard. Ukispin kwa vumbi huko.
Nini ilikuwa inatufanya? I don't know.
Gonga mgongo kwa lami.
Yeah, but again, now sahi imeko Olympics, bro. It's going to the Olympics next year. So
which is so nice. I'm really happy and proud because ingekuwa mnagonga hizo mgongo kwa lami, sasa ingekwenda Olympics.
A video ukiwork na hawa say what this big international names, who is it that you worked with and it really shocked you? Ulienda ukajificha ukaomba kwanza ndo ukarudi?
No, mimi sikuenda nikaomba. It happened too. I mean, working with them, it really, it made me, understand life in deeper ways. Because, unapataga, kuna wasenyo, hata ukisalimia tu mse fulani, hata uende kunawa, sasa unaanza kubonga vile, manze juu.
That's too much.
But me, I feel like niliwork na ase wote, from...
Nani uliwork na the first time and you're like, oh damn, this is happening?
The first ever even person nili dress, because nakwambia nikianza fashion, sikuwa na full of fame or anything, mimi nilikuwa natengeneza stuff. Nakumbuka nikidress Kenokop, after kudress Kenokop akina Jeff, and then after hapo hivyo mseni dress later akakuwa Don Carlos. So nikianza tu Don Carlos alikam tu nikamshughulikia. So after Don Carlos ilikuwa very humbling, na hapo ndo nilifungulia my mind yangu ilifunguka kabisa, cause the way the guy appreciated my work. Alinicall tukaenda kwa hotel yake tukaongea for almost 1 hour, 2 hours.
What was the conversation like?
So it was just happy about the
I'd be interested about that conversation and the one with Chronics.
So the conversation with him, alikuwa ananiambia tu the way I'm talented, because that time I had songs that I had really also written and had recorded them in studio, and I was also a dancer, and I was also making clothes. So I was telling him all these, I'm what
songs did you end up with?
Niko nazo. The only thing that I it's not like I dispose them or anything. I still have them, but I don't want to confuse people from what they know me for.
So umeficha ngoma.
Nikasema tuacha niziweke kwanza zitulie.
Naweza zipata, sitaziliki, nitazisikiza tu.
Yeah, and then nikasema
ngoma ngapi?
So I have a couple of songs, but I was so much into dancehall stuff, and that's when I started working reggae and dancehall.
When was this?
way back. I even have a couple of few videos when I was performing, when I was performing like, my song, and then my dance crew dancing with me.
A video, this is strange to me.
I'll show you.
Lakini unajua shida pia inaweza fanya msee afanye vitu zingine.
Fanya vitu mob mimi. Bro, fanya vitu mob sana.
Pole sana. I gotta like, but finally you made it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
We're here.
Shit, man.
Yeah, so now, conversation at Chronics.
Chronics is like such a, great guy.
Dude is
really
deep
humble,
though,
very deep, and, always like, very humble. Utaongea naye hata utajua ni yeye. Like, me hata like the first time I ever like, met with him, like, he's the one that asked me for my number. Me hata sikumuitisha. Like, yo, give me your phone, like, let's talk. Nikastuka and stuff, and after hapo tumebonga
couple talk about what?
No, bro, like hiyo time like umeshindwa hata bro, like ni aje like
msana niomba namba for real.
album anze na sample like anaenda meet and greet wasema amekuja kibao ase kama 2,000, yani kuja tukicheki ni like yeah, ana story mob ametulia tuna kaskafi yake ni aje video, I want you to make this and that for me. Yeah, niambia okay, that's good and stuff.
So Jimani ndo introduce kwa Chronics, so introduced you to Chronics?
So for Jimani like we've worked with a lot of times together, and he's been able like to be one of the guys that helped me a lot like mentally in terms of like understanding myself, because yeye ni mzameko kwa industry for a long time. Yeah. So his point of view and the way he keep the relationship with people also, those are the things that
I looked for Jimani, like unakumbuka ile time nilikuwa na kwa MC, nilitafutanga Jimani homeboys ka bado iko Baricho Road, like siko nakubaliwa kuingianga,
because like until you
mafuta iko nakubali nilikuwa Parara, so nakumbuka hizo enzi
ulikuwa jikaranga
yeah, but then I really wanted to be on the media. I wanted to be mentored by Jimani, but I never got that access. But sasa unaona through dream yangu, through maombi yangu, akakufikia na akakusaidia. Shout out to Jimani, you're doing a really good job. I never met you in person, but I hope to. Lakini, ikitu bado imekuja through Victors with Victor. I'm still doing the same thing now to a different audience, not on radio, but I'm really happy with what I'm doing, and I'm glad I probably didn't meet Jimani then, because I think probably ingechange dream. I wouldn't be here with the video talking.
You never know, like at the end of the day, like, we just grow as we keep
now on. I know everything happens with a reason. Kuna reason uko na Parara.
Yeah.
Now you see.
Na hiyo kuparara at least na kuonyesha ni mafuta gani nafaa utumie na gani ufai usitumie.
Video kuna siasa, si lengo ingi siasa. But now bro, talk to me. What is your take on this new generation? I know you mentor a lot of young people. Tell me some of the things that.
So like this new generation.
Your take on this new generation.
They are promising because like they have everything like we never had at the time.
So, internet.
Like things are out there. It's just like up to them to use it in the better way. So if they can be able like to understand or figure out how to minimize themselves, like in terms of like not to be used with the media, because if something is too good, also it becomes poisonous, And if they don't use it the right way, it can affect them in one or the other. So I think they just like need like the right people in their circle to mentor them in a better way, and to be like better role models for them, because it's not good for them to go through the same thing. So to share that through the experience for them. So let's just like tell them the right thing to do so that they can flow with it. So
a video.
Yeah.
The list of people, the global names that you've dressed, hatuwezi maliza sahi, but talk to us about some of the awards. Alafu tuambie Vogue, kuliendaje ukafika Vogue?
Like kwa Vogue, me I can say like good work sells itself. So as much you keep on like doing good work, people are still watching. So never take it for granted. So I legea hata kidogo, because ile time unataka kulegea 10 ndo msali kwa anataka kuricha utalafa analenga. So people are always watching. So keep up with that. And then every person that I've been able like to work with, like all of them, like them been really like been play like important roles in my life to make me understand how I wanted to do stuff, and how I wanted to balance it, and because of that I was able like to have like a specific vision put together, and I was able like to figure out which way I wanted to take, and what was the path, and how I was supposed to create like goals and dreams, So wameplay watu wengi wameplay roles mob sana kwa mimi for the growth of what I do and how I do it.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
You are a child of community.
I'm a child of the community because the community is what like have sharpened us, and people have seen me growing, and they still see me growing because I just believe like I'm just starting because I just have like 4 years now in fashion, so this is my 4th year and stuff, and I've been able to achieve a couple of other stuffs that are out there. One is the most important thing that I normally celebrate a lot, and I normally consider it as an award for myself is getting to know myself, because getting to know myself
Unajitambua.
Yeah, imeni help kuji-appreciate na kuji-understand, kujua like my capabilities and the things that matters the most, and yani kujijua tu, najua ni aje mimi natoka hii place fulani, and I know these are the problems I go through, and this is like the things that I can achieve. So no matter where I go, hakuna mtu atakuja kukumbusha tio unatoka Kibera, nakwambia natoka huko, so what else, so I know I come from and everything, so I just
hiyo time iliisha.
Yeah, but still
mlituzoea sana.
Still there are some people out there that are still like up to that.
Small minded.
Yeah.
21st century.
Yeah.
You must be dumb to be criticizing me for coming from. But a video. Bado wewe wenda church.
Yeah.
Do you still serve in the ministry?
Yeah, so mimi nilikuwa mswalejo Maria, and I normally say like you don't have to go to church ndio you praise, like even just through finding your time in your room and just like giving a word of prayer, it's more than enough. And
when did that change? Because you used to go to church regularly, bro.
So because like I used to go to church regularly back in the days, but nowadays like I'm so caught up in so many stuffs, and I just try when I have the time I can go, but if I don't really have the time no, like you don't have to go to church to find God. Like
when did
just,
you realize
you sit
this?
down.
Unaendaga church kila siku
bwana. Yeah.
Watu si wajinga bwana.
Nakwambia mimi nakwambia staff nilipeleka church. Siko naenda church ati because nilikuwa nataka like cause nilikuwa like in yo la Maria family and stuff. Na so napata like time nilianza kwenda dance in PC. Unapata it's like a different church by then, alafu nilikuwa naenda huko because I wanted to create like new friends, and I wanted to be like in a different type of circle, and then again my goals changed, and I want to be in a circle of people that also like believes in my dream and understand my vision and goal without like them like kukujudge kwanza kusema tio jamaa anakujaje kanisa nini, and so if those kind of things are going to happen, so let me just avoid that. And then msalikuwa ananipeleka hapo hivyo ni God, and wanasemanga God ni omnipresent, so let me just like be present wherever I am, and then praise my God.
Omnipresent ni kila mahali.
Yeah.
Wisdom.
Yeah. Wisdom kitu gani? Si omnipresent yuko vitabu zote.
Kwa lazima uniambie hivyo kwa kamera, bro. Anyway, a video. Tell us what next for Looks Like a Video Foundation.
So with like with like we started with like just like Looks Like a Video, then from Looks Like a Video I was able like to create the, so myself like I started
You're too humble, my friend. Good. Take credits for the things you've achieved. That is one thing that Salim has always taught me to do.
So I mean I always take them. I'm just saying like when I started it was Looks Like a Video, and then from Looks Like a Video then I created a team, and then I started working with a group of people like in making clothes and stuff, and then from Looks Like a Video then we created like a wing, like the Video Foundation. So the Video Foundation will help us to achieve the things that we cannot achieve all together with the with like just Looks Like Video, because inanisaidia ku balance out what am I doing for the community and what am I doing for the business. So when I even like, because I normally like fund my NGO, like whenever like I sell my products, 20% funds the things that I do for the NGO. So
check out Looks Like a Video, and also buy the products to support Looks Like a Video Foundation, or a Video Foundation, which is really doing work in the community. Like I'm always saying, in every video we have plenty of organizations in Kibera, and people have been questioning what they're doing to the people of Kibera and why Kibera is not changing. The organizations are probably in wrong hands. So I'm hosting a video, and I know the work that is doing in the community. So if you have support for young foundations and foundations that are on the grassroots, find out Looks Like a Video, buy some of these products. You don't have to give money, but buying this product supports the community. A video.
Yeah.
As we close, what are your closing remarks
Well, I mean,
for a young video who's starting, and it's probably not just fashion, but is in art and feels like they're not well appreciated or well endorsed? What would you tell them?
I mean, what I'll tell the guys out there that are trying to get into whatever type of art, don't be in a hurry to achieve success and then overtake your happiness on the road. You struggle a lot because in most situations unapata like uko in a hurry unataka achieve this amount of cash, but at the end of the day you are overtaking your happiness. So by the time you achieve whatever amount of money you achieve in life, you will not be happy about it. So now you have to go back to try and find like the happiness that you don't know where you left it. And now once you have even that money, you cannot even like know where you have it, because you will not like get to know which exact point do you like lift it out. So,
now that you have money, probably not very rich but wealthy at heart and in the pocket. Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy because I'm doing what I love, and I'm having like good times, good moments, and I keep on growing each and every day, and that is the thing that helps me like to understand more of what I'm doing.
Okay. So doing what you do makes you happy.
Yeah, I mean, do what you love, and don't usidharau watu, appreciate everybody in your circle, and create dreams that can support people in your community. And whenever like you create dreams and goals for yourself, don't create like tangible dreams, because once you touch them then you won't dream anymore. Create dreams that are intangible. You just feel them and then you keep on. You want to feel more about the situation. Then you work more for it.
Mara overtake, Mara create dreams that are not tangible.
Of course.
It was nice hanging out with you, bro. We cannot tell more than this. I mean, no, we have a lot to talk about, but we're going to keep it short because my director is already showing me time. Lakini, Avido, what I want to say is, I'm that person who appreciate good things, and I've always supported your work. I'm really impressed with the person that you are, and I just wanted to give you your flowers to know how many young people you've inspired and the lives you've changed directly and indirectly.
Thank you.
And so I advise my audience to follow Avido Foundation, or Looks Like a Video, on all social media platforms except YouTube.
Yeah, Nico YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, check on my work, mostly like on my website. I have like lots of updates there, and then we also have like a blog section where.
What's the website? We probably have it down here.
Yeah, it's like lookslikeavideo.com, and then you can check us on Instagram at Looks Like a Video, and then Facebook Looks Like a Video, and then YouTube also. Just check on Looks Like a Video. So I'll be posting more coming now, because now we are doing like a certain event called Kibera Fashion Week. And Kibera Fashion Week is just like more about like showing the diversity of the community.
As well as M-Pesa. What's M-Pesa? Looks like a video.
You don't have to.
M-Pesa,
come and buy the products if you want.
Come and buy the product. I was just kidding, but it was nice hanging out with you. Thank you for having me, and thank you for your time, brother. I appreciate and celebrate you.
Nashukuru sana.
Karibu sana. Give thanks.
Appreciate.
Keep building the wisdom.
One love.
Thank you guys for watching Victors with Victors, and thank you for appreciating our video of Victor for today. Like, share, comment. If you have any questions, we're happy to share our videos, contacts. If you want to buy anything, just reach out directly. You can inbox us or find Looks Like a Video on all platforms.
Yes, sir.
Ujibu messages.
Ujibu. I man. Get back to every I man them there that reaches out to the man. Give thanks, my brother.
Okay, bro. Thank you very much. Asante sana video. Okay, I'll see you in the next episode, man.
Rastafari.